Hey guys, it's Brandon here, and in today's video, I'm going to be installing these E30 pull strap door handles. These are like the GT3 RS from Porsche. A couple other cars do it like this too. I think it's just really cool, and I found a guy in Australia who custom makes these. They're all 3D printed with the different color straps, and I like blue, is what color this car is, so I decided to get those. And these replace your factory door handle. They go right in the same spot and mount up super easy. And then you have pull strap door handles. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do, if you've never had your door card off before, is start to pry around the edge here. As you can see, I've had mine off a lot. So some of my tabs are broken, and you're probably gonna break some of your own as well. You're also going to want to twist off the lock here. If you just twist this, it will eventually just thread right off of its little rod that it's on. That way we can remove the door card. We are also going to want to take this here and slide it backwards, I believe. Yes, it was backwards. If you slide this little trim piece backwards here, you can remove it just like that. That helps us take the door card off as well. There's also going to be a screw, or two screws, Phillips head, down here. You can see one there and one there. So I'm going to remove those now. There's also going to be a secret screw behind here. To get behind here, you're going to want to take a pry tool and pry around in this area here. So it'll come out like this. So here's this piece out. Just like I said, you start there and just pull it out like this. If you still have, stock doors and all your wiring and stuff in there, there'll just be a connector on here. So you're gonna wanna just pull this out, pry this connector off, and you're all set. Now in here, you'll see a screw right there. That's the last thing holding this door card on, other than all the tabs around everything. So you're just gonna wanna loosen up all the tabs, pull it by pulling the door towards you. And then you can just lift it up, because all of the tabs at the top are just like little C-channel clips that the door just sits into. So you're gonna wanna start here, just pull out everything around the bottom and the side here, and then just pull the door card up. Now that the door card is off, the next thing we're gonna wanna do is just remove these two Phillips head screws that hold this door latch in. You're also going to want to be careful to not let anything drop behind it. These screws do have a clip behind them, so they can't just fall, like there's no nut or anything, they'll just fall to the ground. So it should be fine, but just be careful nothing falls in the door. You have to retrieve it from down there. And if you still have windows, that is pretty tough. Now I have the door handle pulled away. It's just held on by this like tape here. So you just pull that away. And then the only thing left securing it is the hook in here. So you can actually just take the door handle and pull it right off like this. And that is the entire door handle. Don't worry about this paper. We're not going to be putting it back. Now these here, the new ones, what we're going to need to do is do some disassembly on them. So the driver's side one, if you don't have it with the optional E30 logo on it, this would obviously be the top, therefore be the driver's side. It's going to be where you have more space on the left than you would on the right. If you don't have the logo there, that's how you know which one you have as the driver. Of course, there's also the where the loop will go in here. So the first thing we're going to do is get a 2.5mm Allen and remove this front plate, because this is going to bolt on after we put the door card back on. Now that the front plate is off, we can also remove these two 4mm Allens, as we're going to screw these on after we attach this into the door. After we remove these Allens, I'm going to do the same thing where I just loop this little metal ring right here into this door hoop, the hoop just like the other one was attached, and then mount it up just like this. So how you're going to want to put this in here is you're just going to take this where the pull strap is, just like that. You're going to want to put this through the door here and then pull this back and have it loop around the hook here. So as you can see, this is still the top. I'm going to loop where the hook is right here. I'm going to just loop that on just like that, and then just push this behind the door, and there we go. That's all set, ready to be screwed back in. Now this does have adjustment here, so what you're going to want to do before you tighten it all the way down is make sure first that the actual door will open, and then also we're going to want to mock our door card up and make sure this is where it's got to be, because as you can see, we can move it side to side here. So first we're going to do, I think I'm just going to leave it right there for now, where there's a little bit of tension on this still, but it's not trying to like pull it away. I'll just tighten these down a little, and I'll pull the strap and see if on the edge over here everything seems to be working. Action feels pretty good too. So now I'm just going to put the door card up and see where that fits, and if it looks good, I'll tighten it down and then try to open and close the door. So it's a good thing we test fit, because this is what it would look like if it ends up staying there. And as you can see, I have a gap on the side, so I'm going to want to move this whole thing over more. And now that I know that, it should line up pretty much perfect, and everything else should just work out. So then we'll try it, and I'll try to close and open the door. So this is where it ended up staying. It's about right in the middle, about even. And of course you can see all the brass inserts on this piece. It's super nice, so you can crank these right down, don't have to worry about it. I'll close the door first from the outside, which really nothing should be affected. Yeah, opens right up. And now from the inside, which will be the true test. Close this here, and works flawlessly, no issue. And the action is super nice. Like, wow, that's super good. And it's not tough to pull at all. I know some handles, not for this car, but for some other ones, they can be a little tough to pull. This action feels really, really good. I'm super happy with the quality and how these are made. The next step after this is all tightened down is we're just going to want to put the door card back on. It slides into these tabs like I mentioned before, and then this the rain seal will just kind of push up over the top. And don't forget to push the lock through its little hole there. And then you want to get it lined up where the door card is even with this here, and all the pop tabs should pop into place, or whatever ones you have left, depending on how many times you've taken the door card off. Once the door card is back on, we can start reversing everything else we've done, as well as put the plate on here. So remember, what we're going to do is put the 2 Phillips head screws in down here, put the 1 Phillips head screw in right there, and then pop this piece back in. Don't forget to plug it in if you still have all that, and screw the little knob here for the lock on as well. Also, in case you weren't paying attention when you take these out, the 2 longest screws go in here and here, and then the 1 slightly shorter one goes in up here. All right, so the only thing that's left is to take the faceplate here with the 2.5mm screws, the Allens, and slide the rope through the middle and place this on, and then it's all set. So here is the finished product. As you can see, everything looks phenomenal. Here's what it looks like when you pull the door handle. The fit and finish around everything is pretty good. It sits a little far away from the door, but it's absolutely nothing like terrible or anything like that. It actually looks really nice. And you don't even notice it unless you're looking for it like I am right now. Everything else, it sits really good. Door handle pulls really nice like I've shown. It really does feel super satisfying, especially when the doors don't have windows and they're super lightweight. It feels really good to just click that when the door was closed earlier. So I'm super happy about that. Really, this is a pretty simple install. The only thing that would make it a little bit harder is if you do still have a window in here, you're gonna wanna make sure it's all the way up so you can fit everything through like I did, connecting everything. If it's down, of course, the window will be in the way for you. And other than that, I think that's pretty much it for this install. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and thank you for watching. I am going to have a time lapse of me doing the passenger door from start to finish at the end of this if you wanted to stick around. Thank you. I'm going to have a link to the guy's eBay store in the description below. I looked all over the place and I couldn't find anybody in the US who was making these, so I did import them from Australia. To my knowledge, this is the only guy making them. So if you want, I'll have the link below and check out his store, and he's super nice to deal with. All right, so that's both of them done, and thank you for watching.